Hey ladies! We have unlocked a new angle! What do we think? I kind of still prefer the background of not the last video I've done, but the one before that one, where you can see my clothes in the background. However, as you can probably see, I'm repainting two of my nails. They have chipped pretty badly. I usually do that downstairs because of the smell of the nail polish remover. It gives me a headache and it always makes me feel sick, so I do it downstairs. It's a bigger space. I can just open the windows and I've got a door right next to me that leads to the back garden, so I can open that. I'm sure you're probably wondering what the video is going to be about today, and that is some of the things that I do when I'm kind of going through it and I'm not really feeling myself and I know that I need to do something to make myself feel better. These are some of the things that I will do that help me. Sometimes we just kind of go through weeks, or for some people it's days, for some other people it's weeks. Ooh, popular. For some people it's days, for some people it's weeks, where you just kind of feel a little bit off, you don't really feel like yourself, you're feeling a little bit low, you're not feeling as motivated as usual, you're questioning life. And these are some of the things that I do whenever I'm feeling like that, to feel motivated again, to feel good about myself, to feel ready for the day. Not just that day, but also the days that are coming, the days ahead. In case anyone is wondering, I am painting my nails with the Kiko Power Pro nail polish. These are so good. They are so affordable as well. So if you're looking for an affordable nail polish that doesn't chip as often as other brands usually do, Kiko have really good ones, and I thought it might help someone that may be going through the same thing right now and just doesn't really know how to pull themselves out of that rot, and they just laying in bed watching this and rotting away. Baby girl, don't do that. I mean, yes, watch this, stay till the end, but you gotta get up after, okay? So these are some of the things you can do when you get up. So let's get into it. Like I said, I'm going to be painting my nails at the same time, so if I'm not always looking at the camera, please forgive me. So I actually made some notes as well, so that I'm not just rambling on and losing myself in our weekly FaceTime call, so that I am organized and I kind of know what I'm saying when I'm saying it. That way we have a bit of a structure going on, you know? So the first thing that I put on my list is gua sha. Gua sha is something that I do after I've had my shower, I've washed my face, or simply after I've done my skincare routine. I do try to do it twice a day, once in the morning, once at night after I have showered. So after you apply your moisturizer, that's when I do it. I know that a lot of people like to gua sha after applying their serums. I still haven't really found the serum that works for my skin. I do have very oily skin. It used to be combination back when I was like, I don't know, like between the ages of maybe 15 to like 19. I think that I really messed up my own skin by trying a bunch of products and not really doing my research, which has led to me now having Diesel, get away from the phone. Which has led to me having oily skin now. It's so annoying because the products that have been working for me for the past, I don't know, 5 years suddenly are not working the way they should be working. I know that a lot of people like to use it after applying their serum, probably an amazing idea. But if you don't have a serum, you don't really have a fancy skincare routine, you just kind of wash your face, moisturize, I would definitely say after you moisturize, do a little bit of gua sha. You really don't have to spend a long time doing this, but it will make you feel great. One little tip that I got from TikTok is to actually ice your gua sha. Now, when you're not feeling motivated or you don't really have the energy to do much, the last thing you want to do is do things that require extra steps. So what I will do is I will put my moisturizer on, a thick layer, just so that it glides well. And then I will go into the bathroom, turn the cold water on and just hold it under for a minute or even less, you know, just get it a little bit cold. Dry it damp with a paper towel, and then you go in and gua sha. If you've never done this before and you're not really sure where to start, there's loads of videos on TikTok and YouTube as well. So I'm sure you can find a quick little routine that works for you. Straight after it, you will just, it feels like a massage on your face. It is technically a massage because it is lymphatic drainage, so it will feel good. I like how it makes me feel. Another thing you can do is to literally do what I'm doing right now. If you are someone that can't necessarily afford to go to the nail salon every couple of weeks or even once a month, to be honest, just paint your own nails. Find a nail polish that you know works for you. I found that the Kiko one, which is this one, I will insert a picture. I'm not replying to that. It's you and I, baby. It's you and I. So, like I said, I will insert a picture just so you can see it in case you go into Kiko and you're not sure which one you're looking for. You've got a picture, and this nail color is beautiful. I saw a post on Pinterest and Instagram of a girl with this sort of maroon red wine sort of vibe, but obviously I could tell that hers were professionally done. I did used to get my nails done a year to 2 years ago. However, girl, things are expensive right now, and the cost of living is, that's what I'm gonna say. I decided at the beginning of this year to go back to doing my own nails because I was doing my own nails for years. I will actually insert pictures of how I used to do my nails, which actually brings me on to one of the main products that I used to use back when I wanted to get that professional look, you know, with the extensions. And if you're someone that struggles to grow them, sometimes you kind of end up going to the nail salon and spending money that you don't really want to be spending just because you want to feel better and you want long nails. I found these, okay? I found these on Amazon. It comes with 500 tips, and these are so good. They are completely see-through. I don't really use these anymore, but I haven't thrown them away because I do have loads of them left. Like, they come in different shapes. They are pretty long. I never file them down or cut them down because I genuinely do like having long nails. I know it doesn't look like it, but I can recreate the falsies with the natural nails. You know, that's hard. That is something else that I like to do to feel good. Having time for yourself, dedicating 2 to 3 hours, maybe even just 1 hour to yourself, in which all you do is just take care of you. Some people like to do this on the weekends, either during the morning or in the evenings. If I'm doing it on a weekend, so Saturday or Sunday, I will do this in the evening. I just love the idea of having your nighttime shower routine, you know, where you do your hair, you shave, you scrub your body, you do it all, and then you get out, you moisturize, you put your body oils on, you spray yourself with whatever you like to spray yourself with. You're painting your nails whilst you're having your me time. You've got the time, girl. Put a movie on, watch your favorite series, watch your comfort show. My comfort show is Castle, which if you don't know, get to know because I have watched that show, honestly, and I can confidently say this at least 6 times. I know what happens in every single episode, to the point in which I just pick and choose what episode I want to watch. The third thing that I have down, are we into the third? The third thing that I have down is reading. I am not a reader. I am genuinely not one of them people that will pick up a book and sit in a park and just get lost in the words of the book. That is simply not me. I vividly remember my parents when I was growing up, they would say to me, okay, well, they would say this to me and my brother. You guys need to read this book. You have a week to read this book. Obviously, it's a children's book, okay? It's like thin. I could have read that in 2 days, in 1 day, if I really wanted to. But did I? No. However, I am very well aware of the importance of reading. So, you know, see, I'm talking to the girlies. I'm talking to my sisters. Please don't be loud. Try to romanticize reading. Try to make it something enjoyable for yourself. So here's what I do. I've restarted to read The 4 Attachments. This is a book that I read a year ago. However, it's a book that I find it's not that type of book that you read once and just forget about it. It's a great book to just read again and again and again. Whenever you're going through different phases of life, you kind of interpret the words differently. And that is something that I'm really enjoying about reading that book. So something that I do to build a habit, which a great book to start with, by the way, is Atomic Habits. Atomic Habits is actually what taught me to start small. You don't want it to feel like something that you really, really dislike doing. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard to keep that ball rolling. What you want to do is make it easy. Little by little, start planting tiny little seeds into your brain and you will eventually get there. So what I like to do is I read 10 pages. It's easy. It doesn't feel like I'm just waiting for it to end, because that's what it kind of used to feel like to me before I had actually found a way of romanticizing and enjoying what I was doing when it came to reading. It means that it doesn't feel like a chore, and it will make you feel great because you're actually doing something that you really struggle to do if you're someone that doesn't like reading like myself. So reading makes me feel good because I can see myself doing something that I struggled doing for years and actually enjoying it. There are many different ways that you can make it a little bit more enjoyable and almost kind of romanticize it. For me, this is why I read when I get in bed, because I get to just get myself really comfortable, put a face mask on or have my nice bottle of water next to me, turn a candle on if I have any around, turn my salt lamp on, and just relax and wind down, open up a window if it's raining so I have that background noise. That's something else that I like to do that maybe it can help you. You don't have to do every single one of these things, by the way. You can just start with one, see how you feel, and keep going. Now, another thing that I like to do, this is something that I will usually do either in the mornings or whilst I am making my way to work, is listen to your favorite podcast. I actually started listening to podcasts on a daily basis. I would say maybe at the beginning of this year. I found a podcast that I actually really enjoyed. It's a podcast by Anastasia with a Z. If I decide I'm going to paint my nails, I'll put a podcast on. Whilst I'm getting ready before I go to work, I'll put the podcast on. Now I have found a bunch of different podcasts that I really like. So depending on my mood, I can kind of pick and choose which one to listen to. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've gained something from it. If not, that's okay. Maybe you will in the next one. I've definitely really enjoyed myself. I've had a lot of fun filming this video, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys again next week. If you have any ideas or if there's any videos in particular that you would like to see, definitely comment down below and let me know. Lots of hugs and kisses. I'll see you in the next one.